to rebuild their nuclear program and to continue developing long-range missiles that can now threaten our very good friends and allies in Europe, our troops stationed overseas, and could soon reach the American homeland.
So we can go ahead and clear the runways potentially, or go ahead and strike certain areas that are hosting a lot of those sorties. Another thing that we're going to look at, obviously, is missile launch sites, so that we can limit that counter assault.
How's it? Hey Moose, welcome to Mongoose Max Hawaii, the...
Can you repeat? Stressed.
Aloha everyone, it is Saturday, February 28th. Wrong? No, that's right. Let's get this on quickly. That's right. Not wrong. Okay. Little vlog, little news. It is Saturday, so I don't have to rush off to do anything, but I don't want to make this long either. The U.S. went to war. Us, the USA, are now engaged in a long, protracted, heavy, intense war far over there on the other side of the planet, as the Middle East Iran thing is unfolded. Actually, it just... Okay, so the nuts and bolts is the U.S. was all over that place telling Iran, you better make a nuclear deal and not make a nuclear weapon, and you better not hurt those protesters, otherwise they'll be... And then they're having talks along the way. Now, during all that, it got, I guess, intense, and Israel fired the first shot. So Han shot first. Israel started, and as soon as Israel started, USA started firing missiles into Iran. Just military targets, they say, and there's multiple targets, and they're thinking that they probably had the intelligence to hit the leadership. So, wow, you're talkative. So, instead of military targets, as in, you know, the industrial building thing, like that kind of deal, they figured out, because Israel has great facade. They have great intelligence as far as who's where, you know. They know the building where these people are at. So probably they were, I'm guessing here, in
another place,
with all that intel from Israel, they're trying to hit the leaders. So right now it's like dust settling rebels and everyone's sirens going off, and of course Israel, after sending missiles that way, sent off their sirens in Israel, head for the air, head for the shelters and shelter in place, because they fully expect drones to come back and attack, the drone attack. So they were attacked before, and so Israel called it a preemptive strike. So already they're using words that are coming from George Bush invading Iraq with Saddam Hussein, the preemptive strikes, that kind of thing. You can just see this thing. I mean, I know good standing military. I'm all for that, and I like the military people. But there was a reason in Abraham Lincoln's time it was changed to the Department of Defense after the Civil War. It said Department of Defense. We will only defend ourselves. We will not attack. And then Bush, preemptive strike. Now here, preemptive strike again. And it's attack. We've been attacking people. So now we have the biggest military in the history of the planet, and we're attacking people. We're not policing the area. We shouldn't really be policing the freaking world, but we're now attacking the world. So it's obviously gone to the aggressive side on the overall. That's a bad big picture. But, we're seeing this, a midterm election with the popularity, so the approval rating so low, the polling so low, and they're not getting their way. So now this can be seen as a big political move too, because we're rallying against an enemy. We're making the world safe for democracy. It's peace through strength. And these are the words that are used to justify just attacking. Now, is this the right move? Is this not? I don't know. But I do see one thing, though, is the U.S. is going over and attacking countries. There's Venezuela. Now we got some extra oil tankers. We're stealing oil tankers out of Venezuela. Now this, and they're attacking, and some people are going rah 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 because they want that chanting USA USA, and we shouldn't be chanting USA in enthusiasm behind a maneuver which is definitely an attack. So let Israel attack first, and then we'll come in. It's almost like hiding in on the skirt, tailing in, making like an excuse.
Come forward.
But Israel wouldn't have attacked unless the U.S. was there, and the U.S. is there, so it was like Israel's like, yeah, let's attack. It was coordinated, but probably not so intentionally coordinated. But they were going to do something anyways, because it cost like $100 million or $500 million just to move the military, that much Navy and military there, to move all of that over there. There's like battleships and destroyers and combats. Holy crap! And they were going to do something anyway. But once they start, they can't go back now. And now it started. So they aptly renamed the military Department of War because they're attackers or aggressors. So the history will never see the U.S. They'll always see that part in this, And so maybe they did have bad talks, but diplomacy. I mean, Obama had a diplomatic nuclear deal before. Trump, when that's the worst thing ever, threw it out, and then he had to start from scratch, and this is the end result of him throwing out an Obama thing. So, there's probably going to be just a boatload of analysis and talk about it, but it'll probably be prolonged. They have to figure out if they took the leaders, like the Ayatollah Khamenei. If they took out the leader, they just pop in another leader. I mean, it's sort of like, Hydra from G.I. Joe. They're just going to put somebody else in there. But Trump telling Iranians that now that when the fighting, when it's over with, whatever they're doing is over, the attack, to take their government back, to take over the government. So it's definitely in regime change, take out the leaders, regime change, and let the red people do the rest. But, was that really gonna be? It's gonna be a destabilized. It's gonna be a mess. But fortunately for the U.S. and Israel, the ally in chief there, is that Iran did bomb other places in the region, like the Yemen or Saudi. They made enemies of their neighboring countries by bombing them. So the neighboring countries are, screw Iran anyway. But it might be a long, dragged out thing, but you can guarantee this, it's going to be a talking point for the midterm elections. You see what we did? We made the world safe. Those evil people won't have their nuclear weapon, and they needed a regime change, and we saved them. It's all going to be that. That's for sure. So, in a sense, they initiated that so they could have a midterm election thing. Let's go to Hawaii news. It's Hawaii news. That's the same over here too. The U.S. and Israel attack Iran. I think the U.S. was there. Israel got brave, fired a shot, and then the U.S. fired right afterwards, and they're bombing the leaders for a regime change. Oh, here come the midterm elections. Somebody hacked
Overwhelmed.
the UH and got a bunch of social security number of people that were participating in the cancer research.
Do you like me?
Do I like you? I don't know now. Okay, sports. Yay, there was a big volleyball and something else. Bose Fullerton, first time. So did they win? They wore the shirts to win. But they'll know that shirt. Yay, the UH volleyball. They're getting very Hollywood. UH sweeps 6 at the stand. Okay. They got BYU? Okay, cool. So like BYU's like, I'm confused. He has an Aloha shirt on. Yay! It's beach volleyball. It's like, are you guys taking this serious? But they're good. But now
There's 3.
now they're flashy too. That's funny. Oh gosh.
Rational.
And there's another picture of looks like just, I don't know, they look like Aloha shirts there. That's okay. And I guess there's wrestling. Wow, I didn't know. Okay, so there's some. Oh look, there's another one. There's just 132 pounds. Those are lightweight dish. We have to go back that direction. A little back in the day. Don't make it long. Gotta make these some more simple. Like, I remember back in 1977 when I relaxed.
Absolutely.
Just
Wicked.
fly a plane by just throwing it in the air. Workmen lift a mock-up of a Cessna into the cable before it is, quote, crashed into the rock of Coco Crater. It's all part of the TV series Big Hawaii being filmed in Hawaii. Okay, just make it look like it's crashing. Just throw it up and we'll film it in reverse. Is that a political cartoon? Signs of the time.
Black people aren't apes. Tariffs aren't legal. Immigrants aren't animals. Taxpayer dollars aren't for pillaging. Clean air and water aren't for sale. Epstein files aren't going away.
All this stuff that's going on. It just developed it. That's a Supreme Court thing? Yeah.
Traveling. Can I try?
Oh, read it here.
Although dangerous sideways, an alloy bridge, or traffic line, or village
Alloy bridge means no traffic for Alloy Waikiki.
The proposed Alawai pedestrian bridge will only bring more traffic congestion and air pollution to the Alawai Boulevard. In addition, traffic on Alawai will slow. Analysis shows that costly police patrols will increase since the maintenance and support of the bridge will have to account for pedestrians' safety issues like people walking across and continuous checks as to who is using the bridge. Given the size of the project, lots of construction and related activities will take place, including much truck traffic loaded with bridge construction beams that will impact traffic safety. J. Pineda, Waikiki. Thank you, Jay, for they have projects that take forever to build, and everyone's pedestrian bridge going over the Alawai Canal from Waikiki to north of Waikiki. Anyways, projects like that. Anyways, so here it is. Wow. I hope
She's not here.
she's not here. I'm just kind of shocked that they did that so easily and fast, but it's oh gosh. I don't know. I just want us to say we're the tyranny of the world now. The U.S. is. Well, are we saving the world from a nuclear guy, people, or is it just a continuation? Is it props for the midterm election? Anyways, that's it. Okay. Have a great Saturday. Aloha. Hope the world survives now. Aloha to you. Have an aloha day.
Okay.